Good day everyone. Today I will present how CCTV footage plays a vital role in robbery and theft cases using the pawn shop robbery in Davao City last February 26, 2025 as an example. We'll look at how CCTV evidence is described, secured, presented in court, and challenges it faces. So, in this CCTV footage, an armed group can be seen storming a pawn shop located on Ilustre Street, Davao City. The suspects entered quickly, some carrying firearms and sledgehammer. They smashed glass jewelry cases and took valuables such as gold, jewelries, and cash. The entire incident lasted a few minutes before the suspects fled. So how does CCTV strengthen case facts? The footage provided investigators with a clear timeline. At 12:15 p.m., the suspect entered the pawn shop. By 12:16 p.m., they began threatening employees and customers with weapons. At 12:17 p.m., jewelry and cash were forcibly taken. At 12:19 p.m., the group rushed out of the pawn shop, and by 12:20 p.m., they were already escaping on motorcycles. The video identified who the people present in the robbery. Among them were Johnny Dehito Buluan, who used the sledgehammer to smash display cases, and alleged gang leader Marvin Tata Burgoyes. Other named suspects including Jimmy or Jerome Calong, who acted as the getaway driver, and members like Jade Lasula, Dadang, Rodolfo, and Jack, and the two unidentified male and female suspects were also believed to be involved. This combination of timeline shows how CCTV strengthens both the sequence of events and the linkage of specific individuals. Legal requirement for procuring CCTV evidence. However, before CCTV footage can be used in court, strict legal requirements must be followed, such as the custodian or operator of the CCTV must certify that the footage is a true copy of the original recording. The chain of custody must be properly documented to prevent tampering. It must comply with the rules on electronic evidence, according to the Supreme Court 017-01, which is require authentication by a competent witness. The footage must show a technical integrity, meaning accurate time and date stamps, and continuity without breaks. So how does CCTV presented in court? In court, the process goes like this. The prosecutor marks the CCTV video as an exhibit. The CCTV custodian testify about how it was retrieved and confirms it authentic and unaltered. The footage is then played in open court, with narration to explain what is happening. The defense may raise objection, often claiming the video is too blurry, tampered, or not properly authenticated. Finally, the judge evaluates whether the CCTV is credible and admissible in this case. The CCTV was admitted as evidence because the custodian confirms its authenticity and it matched other evidences such as eyewitness, testimony, and recovered items. From this case, we saw some key insights. The biggest challenge in CCTV evidence is often the clarity of the video and ensuring it hasn't been tampered with. CCTV plays a crucial role in corroborating other evidences, giving a visual timeline to support what witnesses say. The legal steps include proper retrieval, certification, and chain of custody. Investigators present through the testimony of the custodian and playback in court. The defense may challenge it by raising doubts about authenticity or quality. Now look closely at the first 20 to 30 seconds of the pawn shop robbery video at 12 p.m. So, we saw two suspects rushing into the pawn shop. One immediately positioned himself near the door, acting as a lookout, Another suspect moves directly towards the jewelry counters while holding a sledgehammer. Employees can be seen stepping back in fear as the suspect asserts control. In these opening seconds, the intent is clear. This was coordinated and aggressive entry designed to intimidate and overwhelm. This short clip already established several facts: the presence of multiple armed suspects, their deliberate roles, and the threat against the victim's safety. These visuals strongly support the elements of robbery with violence or intimidation, making it a powerful evidence in court. So in conclusion, CCTV is just not a recording, it is a silent witness. It provides a timeline, identifies the actors, and confirms the consequence of events. When properly secured and authenticated, CCTV becomes one of the strongest forms of evidence in robbery and theft cases.